The following is a production of Temple University Beasley School of Law.
We started this course because we really wanted the students to be exposed to deal-making skills as well as the sort of more traditional litigation-based curriculum.
Most of what they read in cases is litigation. It's the failure of the legal system. It's when things break down. We wanted to give them a sense of how to put things together in the first instance and the context for all of this so that they didn't have the impression that law school is simply litigating cases.
So the course has a bunch of different components, I think, and they all kind of come together to form the whole. So one thing is that it's a compressed course. And our idea was this was going to mimic the life cycle of a deal, which is fast-paced, it's intense, it requires teamwork, and that was sort of the conception. Substantively, what we had them do was they were going to represent either the venture or the chef in creating a new restaurant in actually downtown Philadelphia. And so what we required them to do was to interview a client. We then had them write a memo to the senior partner. Then we had them draft a term sheet. And then we had them negotiate and draft an employment agreement. And so these were drafting skills, these were negotiating skills, these were interviewing skills, and you put them all together and you end up getting, hopefully, a restaurant that's going to work in downtown Philadelphia.
When going through other brochures at other law schools, I'd never even heard or saw of a program similar to this. It was kind of like running your own practice in your first year. And everything you read on law school in your first year is just that your nose is going to be buried in a book. Well, we actually got to take stuff that we learned in contracts and other classes and apply them in a real-world type scenario, which not only was helpful in experience, but it was fun. It was a generally fun experience to actually be able to take something that you learned and apply it.
They really felt like they had achieved a level of success and competence that made us very proud.
Confidence because, actually getting in there, working in front of an attorney, learning about all the different things and practically working it out definitely helped more than, say, just sitting in a lecture hall and listening to what the professor had to say.
So many students said, this really made me feel like I could be a transactional lawyer. I know what it looks like now. I know what it means, and I want to be that kind of person who solves problems, doesn't just litigate for a living, goes out and builds businesses.
This course is very much within the mainstream of the Temple Law tradition of hands-on, practical, skill-building education combined with theory and policy and delivered in an excellent and innovative way.
Particularly in this job market, in this environment, whether you're a law firm, a company, or anybody else, you need to hire people who can actually come in and contribute immediately. And this really, I think, gives them a leg up.
A student said to me, "Now I understand why I'm in law school," and that was a very good moment.